Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to break down the latest trailer of Fear the Walking Dead, the second half trailer, Season 8. It's the final trailer, guys, and we're here to break it down for you.
Yeah, guys, if you haven't seen our reaction to it, reaction's in the description. Check out the channel. Hopefully you guys have seen it. Definitely check it out. But now, like we said, we're ready to break this down.
Yep.
And see everything that we can see, and we will see Troy.
Yep.
Because he's there.
The back of Troy.
The back of Troy. So, we start off with very interesting. Somebody, it's like they're turning on a radio, maybe for the walkers to come to them, maybe to lead walkers away. They have a weird bracelet on. Don't know who it is.
Weird looking hand, man. I don't know if that's the way you caught the picture.
It's the way it is.
Yeah, it's a weird looking hand.
It's really weird. This truck goes over this contraption, as you can see here, and flips the shit out of this thing. I tried to catch an image of who was inside of it. You can't really see it because the scene goes so fast. You cannot see who it is. But let's just say this is somebody from Padre, and they're going to die. Let's just do it. They're going to die. But that contraption is pretty cool, so it's like a hidden trap. It's actually
got to be
insane.
A lot to be able to flip a truck like that.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So probably some government Padre thing, who knows. But here we got Dwighty Boy. Looking good, but he looks like he's been in some battle. He's got some blood on his face. He's got, looks like a scrape right here on his shoulder. Looks like it's either sunlight or fire. Don't know which, but
fire.
Yeah, it seemed more like fire.
I can tell you why.
Yeah, I think we'll get to it later. So Sherry, and I think this is Dwighty Boy right here. So maybe they're looking to hop a fence, but unfortunately, hi Sherry, the fence is coming down on top of her. So I don't know if walkers are climbing up it, but it looks like there's walkers behind her. Oh. And I don't know what she's holding. Maybe probably a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, that looks like a walkie.
Yeah, so at least we got Dwight and Sherry still together.
Yep.
I told you, they're not going to break up. They're going to get back together. They're just dealing with they're dealing with some issues right now. Here's a shot. I believe that is Madison. We got some walkers going through the glass here, and as the shot continues, that's definitely Madison right there. She's falling backwards, and in this shop, which I think we see another scene of her and Strand in. My God, I almost lost my mind. Had to get this shot because the blood splatters, and just look at it. Just look at the blood and brains, whatever it is, all over this walker's face.
Isn't it weird how some walkers have red blood and others have like dark?
Yeah, it's really weird. And
yeah,
and this walker is very, very whitish blue. So I'm not sure if this is the snow yet, but interesting color for this walker. Here we go. So we get Madison asking Strand, like, why did he call you some name? So Strand must be going by some other name. I can't remember what the name was, but very interesting. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a cover, I think, it's kind of interesting to see Strand like not using his name. It's Victor Strand. Come on. Why would you hide that? And yeah, he's got a cool new hairdo, man. He's got kind of like a short dread type look.
Very curious to see what his mental state is.
Oh yeah,
after everything of the last season
and everything he wants to tell her. Yeah, what he's been doing and everything he wants to tell her, especially with Alicia.
Yeah.
So can't wait. So this is where we're getting into some good stuff, guys. So we got Daniel here. That looks like Sherry. If not, it's maybe his people.
I think that's his people.
Yeah. We got Madison who's getting up and about ready to attack someone, and as you can see. Just by this, the silhouette, it looks like Troy.
It looks like Troy.
Because the sideburns, the hair, she's going full on, like, I'm going to kill you. Like, how the fuck are you alive? I'm going to kill you with another hammer. I think that's the bag, dude. That's the bag.
Yes, that's the bag
So she grabbed the hammer that person put in there, which is Troy.
You and I were talking about this afterwards, and I kind of had a theory that, we see the person in the teaser of the end of the first half packing up the stuff, and it gets to Alicia's arm and packs Alicia's arm. And a lot of people are thinking that's Troy, but then the question comes, how did Troy get Alicia's arm? Mm-hmm. And how does Madison know that that's Alicia's arm, right?
She won't. Not yet.
Well, she could have been updated. She could have been told by Morgan. Strand could be telling her before this event.
True, yeah.
But my thought is that Troy actually shows Madison that he has Alicia's arm and maybe tells her that he killed her. I don't know.
But that's I cannot wait
what
to find out.
other reason was she going to have, and let's assume it's Troy, what other reason does she have to attack him in that way? They weren't that bad of enemies at the end when she hit him with a hammer. She just did it because she knows she had to get rid of him.
Yeah,
because he wasn't that great of a person.
Yeah,
but not like attacking him. Like there wasn't that kind of hatred.
Right, because whatever's in if they're showing her this bag and saying whatever, this is Alicia and she's dead, or just toying with Madison, that's when Madison would go off and want to kill him if she believes that either Troy killed Alicia or did something with Alicia. Now that Madison knows that Alicia technically either is alive or
doesn't know,
was recently alive, or doesn't know.
I'll tell you what, I really picked up on what you said, toying, because Troy can do that.
Oh, he does. Yes,
Troy can play games, mental games.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm telling you right now, that I could see that.
Yeah.
He's playing around too much, and she attacks him.
Right. Unfortunately, Strand holds her back.
What I have, too, in this shot is who's behind Troy. What kind of people does he have? Because we have all of Daniel's people literally holding him at gunpoint.
In a very nice house, whatever this is. Very nice. So, cannot wait to find out. So we get a nice group shot here. We got Strand, Luciana, Daniel. I think that's the girl that was in the previous shot. But it looks like Daniel's people, former or parents of the kids of Padre, looking for the kids and stuff. So don't know where this is, but what area they're in, but we'll see.
Could that previous shot be the hotel that Alicia was at that found the senator?
That was destroyed.
Was it destroyed?
Yeah. That was destroyed by the.
It was just the
bomb.
bunker that was left, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So here's that shot before Madison gets attacked. This kind of that store area, a lot of supplies, and she's kind of walking towards the door. And I think she's kind of reminiscing or feeling about Alicia because she sees this walker, looks like a girl here, and I think she's kind of getting those feelings. And she's maybe thinking, is that Alicia? Maybe she's trying to take a closer look to make sure it's not Alicia zombified.
Yep.
And there's another shot later.
There is another shot of that, which really makes me think, guys, that she's aware that Alicia could possibly be out there somewhere, and she's constantly searching for her. I think that's what I'd like to see.
So kind of this shot here with Strand, kind of going back to that nice building that supposedly Troy is in. Maybe it's some big resort. Maybe Strand is already there.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm not saying that he's working with Troy, but maybe it's some big resort that they're in or something like that, because it kind of looks like a resort in a sense or something to that effect.
I'm trying to think, where was Strand during the whole ranch stuff?
He was around somewhere.
I know, but I just don't remember any of his storyline that much.
Yeah.
So basically where I'm getting at is he aware of who Troy is?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he definitely knows who Troy is, and then not sure who these people are, friends, but looks like Strand is very passionate about birds. So we'll see.
It reminds me of someone in recovery. Like, after being evil, he's basically
trying to be nice. Yeah. And so I think this is the before shot of, this person walking in. If it's Troy, that's who they're looking at.
Yeah.
So we'll see. There are some guards there, but this scene's going to be insane. Cool shot here of Luciana and Danielle. A couple trucks there, mobilizing, getting some stuff done. All right, this is something that Josh mentioned. We saw this, and Dwight mentioned, I wrote this when we were living here. Now, if you look at the walls, they're concrete. It's not a house that they were in.
Yeah.
What did you say that they were possibly in?
That is the sanctuary, guys.
I believe it is.
And I distinctly remember, guys, those kind of walls, that kind of color tone in the sanctuary.
Yep.
And, there's conduit on the walls.
Yep.
That's not something you put in a house.
No. And if you look at the symbol that he wrote, that is concrete. So it'd be interesting, if they've made it all the way down. I mean, they're not that far, technically, from Alexandria in a sense, and wherever the sanctuary was around that area. But it'd be interesting to see if maybe those two are maybe trekking back. I know Dwight said he wanted to go home. Now, we thought the home means his actual home, not the sanctuary, but maybe they took a detour and wanted to go back to try to get rid of Negan in their minds.
Maybe the home is Alexandria.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Nice. That'd be sweet. This is a very interesting scene. Crying, saying, if I would have done more, then they both would have been alive. So, maybe she's found out the truth about Alicia. Hopefully it's the truth that it's unknown. The last time Strand saw her, she was alive, but same thing with Morgan. We don't know whether she's alive or dead still. And maybe that's just the feelings of Madison working with the parents trying to get their kids back is bringing all these emotions back for Madison with Nick and Alicia, and she's just breaking down.
Do you think this is a scene where it is more extended, there's a lot of dialogue, and this is Strand telling her about the events of when she wasn't around? And
Maybe.
Where I'm getting at is this the opportunity that the show gives us to tell us what happened to Charlie? Because we see Charlie in no shots of the second half,
First or second half,
yeah.
nothing. So.
And I'm going to presume that she passed because that's at least what they left us with.
Yeah.
And is this Strand basically telling Madison everything that she needs to know about Nick's passing and Charlie involved?
That'd be nice. Really nice, yeah. So here's that second one
This is
where
another one.
she's seeing a walker with long dark hair, a little bit darker than Alicia's, but anyway, she's getting those feelings back, and you can see her hands going through the hair like she would Alicia, her own daughter, and it's just these feelings that she's getting. So it's going to be interesting to see what Madison's mindset is. Just thinking about Alicia, maybe thinking she's still alive and she's searching for her, but just not knowing yet until we see Alicia Debnam-Carey on screen.
Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of this from Madison. We're going to get a lot of feelings of Alicia in, and leading up to the final episode, guys, because I believe it would be a huge disservice to not have them to reunite at the end.
It would, but like we said, we didn't get a lot of our wishes for The Walking Dead, so we'll have to see.
Yeah.
So we get a quick shot here. We got Dwight and June bringing in, I believe this is Dove here. Not sure if that's Sherry in the background or the other woman. Kind of looks, but you can't see. But that is Dove. Looks like she's injured. Still, Dove is on their side. She's doing well, but we'll have to see.
So then my question is this pre-sanctuary, assuming that they are going to the sanctuary? Is this before the sanctuary?
Before they leave.
Is this event,
or maybe they come back.
Is this event of possibly them getting attacked more of more of an opportunity for Dwight to say, hey, we need to get out of here?
Yeah.
Or is June and Dove and them with Dwight and Sherry?
Be cool. Yeah, maybe. Shot of Sherry here.
This gives me lineup vibes.
Yeah, that's what you said. So we can't really tell. So if, let's say, Dwight and Sherry are heading back to the sanctuary, maybe Dwight takes her to where the lineup was. Maybe Dwight's going through those feelings about, maybe Sherry's like, what did Negan do to you? What happened? And he takes her to this place, and this is like the last time Dwight, from this moment, the lineup changed Dwight, and he's taking her back here to show her and tell her.
You imagine getting the sanctuary music playing as they're going through this?
I can't.
You know what I'm talking about? The shattering.
The shattering.
Dude.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. And this is interesting. So showing Dwight with the fire, we're kind of thinking it's sanctuary, kind of like where Negan would have heated up the iron, in this.
I don't think it's necessarily the oven that Negan used to heat up the iron, but it's very symbolic, and that's why it makes me think that they're going back to the sanctuary, because they literally posed his face right on that.
Or maybe it's something like Dwight has a fire going, and it's bringing that memory back of that specific moment, or however many times he saw Negan give the iron. So it's just
giving a flashback of him getting the iron.
Ooh, that'd be a quick one. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Then we got Strand here. His hair's a little longer, unless maybe he pulls it up and it looks short.
What's interesting is he had his dictator hat on with Madison. Is that his dictator hat?
No.
The one that he used?
I don't know.
Did he have it on though?
No,
I think he had
it wasn't
on.
like the Air Force type one. It was more like.
Did he have the Air Force type one on when he was ruling the tower?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it was like a military type hat. Yeah. This one seemed more like not a Scully cap, but something different. Yeah. Then we get looks a Padre boat here. We get Strand. He's running. He runs right by to kill the power of the boat, kill whatever it is, and then there's another shot here where he jumps off of here. Showing a couple walkers here. Looks like the snow. Maybe that's why they're turning nice white blue, because they're getting cold. Look at this one.
Frozen walker.
But it can still move and bite you, even though it's frozen. That's the one right there. So Strand kills the boat and just jumps off.
Interesting.
So, pretty cool. And then here's the end where a kid, asks, like, what are you going to help us with? And a really strange, this is the hat.
Okay,
a really
there we
strange,
go.
more like a French, gives me a French vibe. But a very interesting line from Strand is, he says, we're going to save Padre. Interesting. So, yeah, guys, that's the breakdown, man. It's, we are excited, of course, to find out if it is Troy, to see those scenes, if Strand gives Madison a lot of information about Nick, about how he died with Charlie, the leftover information about Alicia, whether she could still be alive, and whether or not, if that is Troy, showing the Alicia's prosthetic, either toying with Madison, saying he has her captive, he will keep her until she does something for him. But I honestly wouldn't think Troy would kill Alicia.
I don't think he would kill Alicia. I don't think he would kill Madison. But I just got this vibe while you were talking as what I like Strand's last line of we're gonna save Padre. That entails that Padre needs to be saved, right? And that Padre is somehow taken over. Is it Troy that takes it over? Does Troy come and say, you took my ranch from me? I'm taking Padre from you.
Ah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's really good. Because Madison is on the airwaves giving the coordinates to come right to Padre. So, he could go there and do exactly what Josh said. He's like, you took something from me. You ruined my family.
Yeah. She
in our
did.
ranch.
She killed Otto.
And it's now time for me to do the same to you.
Yeah, dude.
And that's how he could toy with her about Alicia.
Yep.
He could be like, it was you who killed my father and my brother. Look who I have. And she's like, what is that? A prosthetic? And he's like, oh, this belonged to someone that you know.
Yeah. And again, that's why I'm saying I didn't see much that Madison would have against Troy. If anything, Troy's got more against Madison. I mean, she tried to kill him. She wiped out his family and ranch. So
see what I just popped in my head now is I kind of have a theory. Maybe Troy did not even come into contact technically with Alicia. Maybe he tracked her down to where she was, and he sneakily just stole the prosthetic, knowing it's hers, and then he could toy with Madison, and then that leaves the door open for Alicia to return in the end for an awesome reunion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I completely agree. I don't think Alicia, if anything, they're not gonna show us that. He may say that.
Right.
He will play with your mind, and I think that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
I think he's the perfect final villain, honestly. I mean, there's no one else other than Proctor John.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make sense. That doesn't fit.
It doesn't fit because in a way, it's not like I don't want Troy to be a villain, but I kind of want Troy just to be second to I wouldn't say main villain. There isn't really a main villain unless it's just leftover Padre people.
He's going to be the main villain.
It's probably going to be Troy.
Because we're going to get the side of Troy that we initially saw, which was just this psychopath.
Yeah.
We did see flashes of Troy actually being a decent person, but that was with Nick.
Yeah.
Nick's not around anymore.
And it's been many years and we don't know what happened to his mind after getting hit twice in the head with a hammer. He could have
and
some brain damage and he's just going psycho.
Well, here's another point. Like, he was infatuated with Madison.
They had a not a weird relationship, but Troy was very weird with her.
So her doing that to him, killing him, is going to fuck him up in the head. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
So, guys, if you guys watched our review, you've seen our reactions. The first half wasn't great.
Yeah.
But I think the second half, I'm hoping that they're going to blow it out of the water. And I think with the return of Troy and the theories that we've given you guys, I think that would really make a good second half for a plot type story.
Absolutely, dude.
So
absolutely open this shit up with Troy.
Oh, God. First episode?
Yes, dude. Right out the gate, open with that shit.
And you know what they have to do?
Huh.
If they do that, they better bring back the original Fear the Walking Dead opening music.
Oh.
I'm tired of this crap that they've been doing for the last few seasons.
That'd be amazing.
Bring the original intro back.
Yeah.
At least the music, like sometimes that you guys hear it in our videos in the beginning. Oh, God. So, yeah, let us know your thoughts on our theories. We have not gotten a release date yet, but I'm sure it's probably going to be in the fall. The Daryl Dixon series starts in the fall, so it really depends on how they're going to time that. If they're going to have the second half of Fear end, and then it goes into Daryl, or they're going to have Daryl first, and then
it's already ready to go. So
it's ready to go. Yeah, it's ready to go. So let us know your thoughts, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more with us. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.